1979. The country was in chaos. Afghanistan's pro-Soviet government was trying to contain a revolt by religious rebels known as the Mujahideen.
If the US didn't support the Mujahideen regime, none of it would have happened.
But that was the U.S. plan, a trap codenamed Operation Cyclone, funded by the CIA and designed to draw the USSR into an expensive and distracting Vietnam-like war. The arming of the Afghan Mujahideen, led by Ahmad Shah Massoud, was one of America's most expensive covert operations ever, ranging from $30 million a year to $630 million in 1987. Massoud was a popular anti-Soviet resistance leader widely supported by the West. He went on to become a national hero. In 2001, he was assassinated by suspected al-Qaeda agents, and a year later was nominated for a Nobel Peace Prize. But peace never came to Afghanistan. The Mujahideen made way for the Taliban, and the Taliban welcomed bin Laden.
The war on terror. What war on terror? Bin Laden trained with them. They prepared him. Now they are fighting against the Taliban. What terrorism are we fighting against?
The Soviet Union realized it had gotten dragged into a war impossible to win. In 1988, final troop withdrawal began. Vyacheslav Kuprienko was one of the last soldiers to leave Afghanistan in 1989.
We shared a huge border with Afghanistan, so it was logical at the time to get involved. Any country will protect its interests. Look at the US, they will cross oceans to protect their interests. They will go anywhere.
20 years since the end of the Soviet-Afghan War, the U.S. now finds itself fighting against the very movement it helped arm, in a country 2 decades on that's still crippled by chaos.
The U.S. did set themselves up for a terrorist attack by giving Afghanistan so much money and weapons, and also training for those weapons, yet not keeping a closer eye on the danger they had handed out.
9/11, you could recognize who did it. 2 planes crashing into the Twin Tower buildings. Yeah, that's Osama. Osama, that's Osama. Yeah, that's Osama. Osama, that's Osama.
Osama, bin Laden, I think we have a problem. 500 million for weapons a year is a problem. We gave him all this money, therefore he just gained his power. In return, what he get was the loss of the towers. Between 91 and 96, he took a stand. He was the son of Saudi, the billionaire businessman. Resulted in him establishing an army, and including the terrorism and country bombers. After that, he relocated to Afghanistan, where he would take the people in Pac-Man in like Pakistan. But first, he would try to use the U.S. forces. To escort him, he could keep a lot of fortune.
9/11, you could recognize who did it. 2 planes crashing into the Twin Tower buildings. Yeah, that's Osama. Osama, that's Osama. Yeah, that's Osama. Osama, that's Osama.
But it backfired, cause then he claimed the Taliban along with Al-Qaeda's beef over the Americans, which changed the view of bin Laden and the Americans, and brought a war to the United States once again. Al-Qaeda at this time was trying to set another trend, so with the bombing he murdered 17 servicemen. And in retaliation we took out Afghanistan. Though it was over, what was next was the Tower Twins. Then after that it was the Pentagon of Pennsylvania. 3,000 killed civilians thought that we were all in danger, but we bounced back and showed that we still on top. United States on the map, and we will never flop.
9/11, you could recognize who did it. 2 planes crashing into the Twin Tower buildings. Yeah, that's Osama. Osama, that's Osama. Yeah, that's Osama. Osama, that's Osama.
Walk into it?
Yeah, just keep walking.
Oh, okay.
Come on, just do it, just do it.
Bin Laden was born in 19...
Do we have to read the writing? The USA.
Spit some bars.
That's all I can think about this one. I'm so tired, bro.
Sweetie boy, sweet feet.
Action.
Hands on him. I was with the hands on him. I was with the hands on him. I was with the hands on him.
Action.
I thought we were doing that from the side.
Dude, this is like going with the wind.
Can't take off your mustache.
Every time I
Say hello.
Can you like get the string out of the way?
Flight 93, now boarding. No, wait. That's what we're gonna do. Like, you know, before we're on the plane, it's gonna be.
You're so weird.
Ha 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 ha!